Hello everyone, it's me, Vivi, and I am so excited. The answer you've all been waiting for, Ratchet Clank Rift Apart, coming out on the PlayStation 5, is indeed a sequel to Into the Nexus. More precisely, Insomniac Games calls it a standalone adventure. Here's the exact clip by creative director Marcus Smith at Insomniac Games during the Gamescom livestream. Have a listen.
Plot-wise, Marcus, tell us a bit about this game. I think some fans have wondered, does this tie into the movie plot line, the game plot line? Like, how it would tell us in the Ratchet verse where this sits.
Yeah. Well, canonically, this is an extension of Ratchet Clank Into The Nexus, the 2013 game. But it's a standalone adventure. So it's one that, even if you've never played a Ratchet Clank game, you can get into it and you'll understand it and you'll enjoy it.
The second he was about to answer the question whether or not it's a post-Into the Nexus game or post-2016, I was on the edge of my seat. For hardcore fans, there's going to be lots of nods to returning characters. It could be Quark. Captain Quark I'm expecting to appear out of all characters. Talwyn might return, who knows? Let your imagination run wild. But also, control your expectations just a little. Now, what do they mean by standalone adventure? Well, this game is basically going to have a self-contained adventure. Of course, there's going to be multiple references to past games. That's something hardcore, longtime fans will understand. But for newcomers, the self-contained gameplay and adventure, it is something they'll understand once they go through it. In other words, this brand new PlayStation 5 game for Ratchet & Clank is welcoming to newcomers. So Vivi, anything on the female Lombax whale?
Do we have a name for her?
The world is more interesting with mysteries, and we're going to have to keep this one a little longer.
Do we get a number of letters in her name or anything?
Too many smart people on the internet. They'll figure it out right away.
She's not named Abby, though, right?
Nope. Can't say I'm surprised. This game will barely have load screens. You can already tell the power of the SSD. This game is exclusive to the PlayStation 5. People keep asking me, I wish this game comes to PS4, but the reality is it won't, because this game, the way it relies on the SSD, it's not a game which can run on a PlayStation 4, sadly. Now during the livestream, they also talk about the DualSense, the PlayStation 5's controller having adaptive triggers and haptic commands. For example, the burst pistol, you will feel a satisfying kick. The shatter bomb, for example, you will feel the energy pulsing through the controller as the bomb shatters. The controller will both give you different sensations depending on the weapons which you choose, and it will also have a mechanical function. The adaptive triggers, for example, the Enforcer. If you push on the trigger till resistance, your Enforcer will shoot out one barrel. If you click the trigger fully, it will shoot 2 barrels. It was also explained that the Rift tether on Ratchet created anomalies throughout the galaxy pretty often, and there's also different types of dimensional damage, which hasn't been shown yet. I'm really excited to figure out what it is in the future. Now, being pulled to different planets, it's localized to chasing after Nefarious. All of these fast travels to different planets with barely any load times. It's really reserved for special moments, when there's a lot of dimensional damage going on in the story. Heck, when we got the first reveal, Ratchet does mention their ship. So chasing after Nefarious is basically going to be mid-gameplay. Why mid-gameplay? Because Herman Hulse, back in June, did say that this type of dimensional travel will be mid-gameplay. Seeing our duo chasing after Nefarious, well, logically, this is happening mid-gameplay. The whole thing with Nefarious. Now, as you can see, all of this dimensional damage is caused by Dr. Nefarious. This was first confirmed back on June 20th during Insomniac Games' video with Marcus Smith, that these dimensional anomalies were caused accidentally by an arch-nemesis. This arch-nemesis being Dr. Nefarious. So basically, this demo from Gamescom confirms that the Dimensionator is behind all of this mess. Nefarious managed to get his hands on it after Into the Nexus. The last time we saw the Dimensionator was in that game. Clank took it when it was damaged. So I'm really wondering how the heck did Nefarious get his hands on it? Oh, by the way, Rift Apart is planned to release within the release window of the PlayStation 5. We still don't have a specific release date. I'm not surprised, I feel it's too early for that. So yeah, as you've noticed, this is not an in-depth breakdown. That will come whenever I finish that one, but it will come. Let's take a quick look at the trailer. This already looks like a later build because of two things. Well, three. The pre-alpha watermark is gone, and the HUD now shows your level up gauge for both your weapon and health system. Not only that, Ratchet's feet actually touch the ground compared to the reveal trailer. There's the Thugs for Less gang, or should I say, Goon for Less. Is that like a status among their group? It's pretty funny. Now looking at their AI, it's quite something. They don't just stand there like a bunch of trees, they really dodge and move around. By the way, is this planet Endako? We are in Megalopolis, but not in Megapolis. Did they alter the name? Is it a mistake? Was this intentional? Endako, by the way, first appeared in Going Commando, where Clank had his first apartment. Later on in the series, it made cameos in Up Your Arsenal, Size Matters, and Secret Agent Clank. I personally thought, in the beginning, that this would be Planet Igliak, at least the version we have in Into The Nexus. But looking at the subtitles, Megalopolis Civilian, well, no, this doesn't seem to be Igliak at least. This could maybe be Endako, but you know, Megalopolis spelled differently instead of Megapolis. Or, here's another cool idea. Well, I don't know if it's cool, necessarily. This could be a case of planet merging. This is a phenomenon which happened with the 2016 reimagining. Example, Planet Hoven, which was a snowy planet from the 2002 original. Well, it seemed to have merged with Planet Batalia, which Batalia in the 2002 original was rainy. But now looking at the 2016 version, we have a snowy version of Batalia. So you understand what I'm saying? Those two planets seem to have been combined together. Next big reveal, Dr. Nefarious himself. Voice actor confirmed that he is indeed reprising his role. So yeah, looking at this big globe robot we saw before, yeah, that was Nefarious inside it. His eyes have changed a lot, I have to say. This is gonna take some getting used to, unless they're planning to alter it for the final product? I mean, his eyes are usually red and bigger. They look smaller, I guess that's what makes me not get used to it quick. What do you think? And looking at his color scheme, he's now purple. The last time we saw him in purple, it was in All for One. But usually Nefarious is blue. The crates still look very huge compared to Ratchet's height. Now we do get to see some level up icons. I guess they're staying faithful to the 2016 style. You know, very simple. Part of me will always have this nostalgia for all of those cool little animations we had back in the day. But you know, the health level up, it looks pretty cool to me. Not only do you upgrade health by 10, but your wrench damage, I believe, also gets increased. And yeah guys, like I said before, this video is not to dive too deep right now. I will do that, hopefully soon, alright? I just want to say one thing. The animations look very lively. We no longer have those static, emotionless faces from the 2016 in-game cutscenes. That is something I was afraid of, but seeing this is cool. I like it. And yeah, I cannot wait to talk more about this gameplay, guys. So stay tuned, alright? So with that being said, this is it for the video. As usual, if you have questions, theories, or anything of such sort, leave it all in the comment section below. And as always, I've been Vivi, and thank you so much for watching.